Good morning children. In today's class I am going to take science for 5th standard. So it's the last lesson for your children, that is science in everyday life. Now the introduction is what we are going to see here is science has helped us to find solution to many of our problems. So we have many problems are there and the science what they are doing, they are helping us to find the solution. Solution adoda results namak kedaikudhu, solution for our problems. It has shaped our daily life also, that is it is shaping our daily life also. The world we are living is not the same as before. So அந்த காலத்துல இருக்கிற மாதிரி இப்போ கிடையாது நமக்கு இல்லையா. The world is not the world we are living is not the same as before. It is changing every day. In fact, every hour we can say it is changing daily we are saying, but every hour also it is changing. So we see lot of changes around us. நம்மள சுத்தி நிறைய changes நம்ம பார்க்கிறோம். Some of them are reversible and some of them are irreversible. Irreversible changes like burning of waste. Burning na எரியறது. The waste என்னென்ன இருக்கும் அது burn என்ன ஆகுது? Pollute. Pollute means contaminate the home and school environment. அது என்ன ஆகுது? நம்ம வந்து pollute பண்ணுது. Pollute என்ன சொல்றேன்னா contaminate, that is மாசுபடுத்துறதுன்னு சொல்றேன் இல்லையா. Our home and school environment. We need to know more about waste management and proper disposable. Disposable throwing. Whether disposable is throwing of waste. Waste is நம்ம குப்பை சொல்றோம் இல்லையா, waste. Now let us study about them in this lesson. So what we are going to learn this about this, we are going to see it. That is science in everyday life. Now first is scientist from Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu has a long history of science since ancient times. அந்த காலத்திலேருந்தே வந்து நம்ம வந்து science வந்து long history இருக்கு அதுக்கு நம்ம தமிழ்நாடுல. Scientific concepts has been seen in ancient Tamil literatures. Literature na writings, okay, அந்த கால Tamil literatures la. So Tamil Nadu has produced many scientists. So Tamil Nadu நிறைய scientists இருக்காங்க who have contributed to the world of science. அதாவது அவங்க வந்து நிறைய researches செஞ்சு அவங்க நிறைய contributions கொடுத்திருக்காங்க நம்ம science worldக்கு. The following table gives the name of some of the scientists from Tamil Nadu and their contributions. That is, they have given name of the scientist. Name of the scientist and department. Department means divisions, okay. Department and the contributions. Contributions means avangaloda pangalippu, okay. So first one they are given is name of the scientist is Dr. M.S. Swaminathan. Dr. M.S. Swaminathan. He is one of the scientists of Tamil Nadu. What is his name, children? M.S. Swaminathan. And what departments? Genetics. That is study of genes. Okay, the study of genes is called as a genetics. And what contribution he did about the Green Revolution. So about this you will learn in your higher classes, children, about this. So the contribution what you have done is Green Revolution. The next is Srinivasa Ramanujan. Srinivasa Ramanujan. That is mathematics. So Ramanujan வந்து இந்த டிபார்ட்மெண்ட்ல mathematics, okay. So maths, yeah. So that is his contribution in the maths is about the composite numbers. What is called as a composite numbers. Next is Venkatraman Radhakrishnan. Venkatraman Radhakrishnan. So what is his name? Venkatraman Radhakrishnan. So what department, children? Biology. That is deals with the science. Okay. So what science I am taking for you? That is structure of ribosome. So that is what is contribution in structure of ribosome. So he contributed the structure of ribosome. The next, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. So everybody knows he is a former late president of India. Okay, Abdul Kalam, he is also from Tamil Nadu. And what department? Aeronautical engineering. Aeronautical is nothing but about the aeroplanes and spacecraft. He learned about that. Okay, he is an aeronautical engineering. Then what about missile development? So what is his contribution? Missile development. So next is Sir C.V. Raman. So Sir C.V. Raman. So what department he is? He is from physics, okay, physics. And what contribution he did in science? That is scattering of light. Scattering nothing but it's a spreading. Okay, spreading, scattering of light. So these are the scientists and the departments were, and what are the contribution they did for the science. That is Sri Dr. M.S. Swaminathan, departments genetics, and what is his contribution is a green revolution. Then Srinivasa Ramanujan, mathematics, and what is his contribution? Composite numbers. Then Venkatraman Radhakrishnan, biology, and the structure of ribosome is his contribution. Then Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, aeronautical engineering and missile development. Sir C.V. Raman, physics and scattering of light. Now, first we will see about Sir C.V. Raman. So, Sir C.V., what is C.V. stands for? Chandrasekhara Venkat Raman was born at Tiruchirappalli. Where did he born? Tiruchirappalli, Tamil Nadu on 7th November 1888. So, where did he was born? At Tiruchirappalli, Tamil Nadu, when he was born on 7th November 1888. In 1904, he completed his Bachelor of Arts, BA degree course, BA degree. So, he has also completed his BA degree course at Presidency College in Chennai. He stood first and won gold medal in physics. So, he stood first, the first one there, and a gold medal in the physics. In 1907, he got his Master of Science, that is MSc. After BA, what he finished? MSc degree from University of Madras. So, what did he get from the University of Madras? So, what's Sir C.V. Raman? Chandrasekhara Venkata Raman. So, what's his full name? Chandrasekhara Venkat Raman. Was born at Tiruchirappalli, Tamil Nadu on 7th November 1888. So, in 1904, he completed his BA degree, that is BA means Bachelor of Arts. So, BA is otherwise called as a Bachelor of Arts. So, BA is otherwise called as a Bachelor of Arts. When did he complete? He completed in 1904 and he stood first. Where did he finish there? At Presidency College in Chennai. Now, he stood first and won gold medal in physics. What subject, children? Physics. What subject? Physics. Then in 1907, so in 1904 he finished BA, in 1907 he finished MSc, that is Master of Science. So, BA means Bachelor of Arts, MSc means Master of Science. M stands for Master and SC stands for Science, Master of Science. Then from University of Madras, that is he finished BA at Presidency College in Chennai, and Master of Science, that is MSc, he finished in the University of Madras. Then Sir C.V. Raman won the Nobel Prize in Physics in the year 1930 for his work in scattering of light. Scattering means that's a color. For example, if you see the color we see in the sky, it's due to the light rays that get deviated from the straight path on striking of obstacle. That is the colors we see in the sky. Okay, that's nothing but a scattering of light. In 1954, he was awarded the Bharat Ratna. So, Sir C.V. Raman won the Nobel Prize in the physics in the year 1930. So, what contribution was that? That is scattering of light. And in 1954, he was awarded the Bharat Ratna. That is in 1954, he was awarded Bharat Ratna. In 1954, what he was awarded? Bharat Ratna. So, what can say, children? So, in 1904 he finished his BA degree, that is at Presidency College in Chennai, and then he was first, he used to come first and won the gold medal in physics, and then when he finished the Master of Science, that is in 1907 and in the University of Madras, and in 1954 he was awarded the Bharat Ratna. So, he won the Nobel Prize in Physics, that is in the year 1930, for what work? For scattering of light. Next is the blue appearance of sky. One day in the summer of 1921, this what year I am saying? 1921. Sir C.V. Raman was on the deck of a ship, that is the room of a ship, sailing in the Mediterranean Sea. Where he was sailing? In the Mediterranean Sea. He was observing the blue color of the sky. He was seeing the blue color of the sky and started reasoning it why it's blue color. He concluded that sunlight is scattered by the gas and the particles present in the air. So sunlight is scattered by the gas and the air particles present in the air. The white light we see is composed of different colored such as Webbed Gyre. What is that Webbed Gyre? That is violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. That is rainbow we say. Yeah. So red, among these colors, blue is scattered more. So there are 7 colors are there, that is violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. So among this, what color is more seen there? Blue color. So because of this reason, sky appears blue most of the time. So did you understand, children, why the sky is blue? Because in the sky we have 7 colors. But in that colors, which color is more we can see? Blue color. So the sky is looking blue. Then during sunrise and sunset, during the sunrise and the sunset, rays have to travel long distance. And the rays light rays have to travel long distance. Distance ponum. As it travel, all other colors except red are scattered. Except red, all the other colors are scattered. So sky appears red at sunrise and sunset. Sunrise means you know, sunset also you know. Yeah. So red is scattered. So red color all other colors except red are scattered. So during the sunrise and the sunset time, what happens? The color is red. So do you know is given, children. Yeah. National Science Day is celebrated on 28th of February in order to commemorate the invention of the Raman effect by Sir Chandrasekhara Venkat Raman on the same day in the year 1928. So National Science Day is celebrated on. So National Science Day, where it is celebrated? Celebrated on 28th of February. So when it is celebrated? 28th of February to commemorate the invention of the Raman effect. Raman effect, that is by Chandrasekhara, that is by Sir C.V. Raman. Okay, on the same day in the year 1928. Next we are going to see Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. That is the year he was born is 1931 and when he died on 2015. That is APJ Abdul Kalam. Okay. So in that, so APJ what stands for? Awul Pakir Zainulabuddin. Okay, Awul Pakir Zainulabuddin Abdul Kalam was an aeronautical scientist. So what was the department he was there in? Aeronautical engineering, I said. So he was an aeronautical scientist. He was born on 15th October 1931 in Rameshwaram. So when he was born on 15th October, which year? 1931 in Rameshwaram, where it is in Tamil Nadu. He got his Bachelor of Science, that is BA means Bachelor of Arts, I said. BSc means Bachelor of Science. What is called as Bachelor of Science. B stands for Bachelor and SC stands for Science. Then from St. Joseph College, Tiruchirappalli in 1954. So where did he finish from? St. Joseph's College. In which college? St. Joseph's College, which is in Tiruchirappalli. When did he finish? In 1954. In 1960, he got his degree in Aeronautical Engineering from Madras Institute of Technology. So in 1954, he finished the Bachelor of Science, that is BSc degree from St. Joseph's College. And in 1960, he got his degree in Aeronautical Engineering. That is in 1954, he finished BSc, right? And in 1960, he finished his degree in Aeronautical Engineering. That is, he finished his Aeronautical Engineering. Okay, that is from the Madras Institute of Technology. Madras Institute of Technology. So he has finished the Aeronautical Engineering in Madras University of Technology. That is in 1960. He was involved in India's missile na Evukanai solron illaya, Evukanai, that is missile development program, and thus come to be known as Missile Man of India. So he was involved in the missile development program. So he was known as the Missile Man of India. So he was known as the Missile Man of India. Who? APJ Abdul Kalam. So why he was given the name Missile Man of India? Because he was involved in the India's missile development program. Then he also served as the President of India. So already I said he was the former President of India, that is in 2002 to 2007. Okay, he was a President of India. So when children, 2002 to 2007 he was a President of India. Then widely referred to as a People's President. So he was also known as a People's President. Okay, People's President. So he was also known as a People's President. Now he was awarded Padma Bhushan in 1981. So what award he has given? Padma Bhushan in which year? In 1981. Then Padma Vibhushan in 1990. Padma Vibhushan in 1990. Okay. Then and Bharat Ratna in 1997. Bharat Ratna in 1997. And he has written books like Wings of Fire, then India 2020 and Ignited Minds. In this Wings of Fire is very famous, children, that is written by APJ Abdul Kalam. Wings of Fire is very famous in his books. So what, children? He was involved in India's missile development program, and so he is also known as a Missile Man of India. Then he also served as the President of India, that is in 2002 to 2007. So he was the President of India from 2002 to 2007. So he was also known as People's President. Then he was awarded Padma Bhushan in 1981, Padma Vibhushan in 1990 and Bharat Ratna in 1997. So he has written many books like Wings of Fire, then India 2020 and the Ignited Mind. So these are the books written by APJ Abdul Kalam. But the Wings of Fire is very famous. This book is very famous. Okay. So now finish about Sir C.V. Raman and APJ Abdul Kalam, children. Then, so what did I say about APJ Abdul Kalam? He was an aeronautical scientist and he was born on 15th October in 1931, where he was born in Rameshwaram in Tamil Nadu. Then he got his Bachelor of Science degree, that is BSc degree, in where he got St. Joseph College, Tiruchirappalli in 1954. And in 1960, he got his degree in the Aeronautical Engineering from Madras Institute of Technology. Then he was involved in the India's missile development program and came to be known as Missile Man of India. So he served as the President of India in 2002 to 2007. And he was referred also as a People's President. So he was also known as a People's President. Now he was awarded, what are the awards given to him? Padma Bhushan in 1981 and Padma Vibhushan in 1990 and Bharat Ratna in 1997. So he wrote the books like Wings of Fire, India 2020 and Ignited Minds. So in the next class, children, we see about changes around us. So by this I will finish the lesson, children. Half of the lesson is finished. So the next half we will see in the next class, children. Thank you.